Hi guys, today's video you'll be learning how to make this beautiful Ankara combo bubu design. It is very easy to make. I used 2 yards for the lower part and 3 yards for the upper parts. For the velvet bias design on the body, I bought 10 yards. So without further ado, let's move right to the tutorial. I measured neck width 3.5 inches. I am using the same neck depth for the front and the back body, so I measured downward 8 inches. You can use any neck depth of your choice. I measured 1.5 inches for the shoulder slope and I connected it to the neck width. For the sleeve opening, I measured 12 inches. For the length of the upper part, I measured from my shoulder down to 38 inches. You can use any measurement of your choice. Then for the wideness of the bubu, I impute my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 5 inches. The total wideness is 18 inches. I impute the 18 inches straight to the hem and I rule a straight line and connect the body to the sleeve. You can use any neckline of your choice. I use a V-shaped neckline. Before cutting it out, I added joining allowance to the shoulder. After that, I cut it out. Next, I cut facing for the neckline. Next, I place the second fabric at the lower part to complete my gown length. I overlap the upper fabric on the lower part with about 1 inch. Then I measured my gown length. I want the length to be midi length. After sewing, the length I had was 56 inches. You can use any length of your choice. I added side slits to it, 14 inches for the side slit. After cutting, notch the midpoint of both fabrics. Iron gum stay to the facing and turn the neckline with the facing. Place the fabrics right side facing and stitch them together. After stitching, take to your ironing table, open up the seam and give it a good press. I bought 10 yards of this velvet bias. It is sold for 300 naira per yard. So you first of all fold it into two and cut it. Fold it into two equal parts and cut it. Pick one part, cut it into two again. Pick the other part, cut it into two. You will have 4 long strips. We are cutting it into 4 equal parts, 4 long strips. This is close view of how the bias looks like. So next, you take the bodice, fold it into two. You iron the center front to have crease line. You will repeat the same thing on the back bodice. You will iron the center back to have crease line. Then you will pick one part, one strip of the bias, fold it into 2 equal parts and mark the midpoint. You place that midpoint on the crease line on the bodies. Open up the bodies, place the midpoint of the bias to the crease line. This will enable you to shear the bias into 2 equal parts on the bodies. Place the bias to cover the joining and sew. Before sewing, mark 1 inch away from the edge. Mark 1 inch inward. That 1 inch is going to serve as our joining allowance. Joining allowance to join the front and the back bodies together. So you will not sew the bias to the edge. You will sew it to 1 inch before the edge. So place the bias to cover the joining, then start sewing. You first of all sew at the lower part. After sewing to the other side, you also sew at the upper part of the bias as well to hold it down. After sewing the lower part of the bias, you will turn and stitch the upper part down to the fabric as well. After stitching the first one, you pick the second one, mark the midpoint of the bias, then measure either 1 inch or 1.5 inches interval before placing the second bias. I measured 1.5 inches from the first one. I mark 1.5 inches to the other side. Then I place the second bias on the 1.5 inches mark and stitch it down the same way. You will repeat the same process on the back bodies. After that, you are going to join the two bodies together. You will sew the sides, hem the down part, open up the side seam, give it a good press, and that's about it for today's tutorial. We've come to the end of today's tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye for now.